Greetings, beautiful souls. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing. Sorry, I don't know why I'm botching this intro. I've been gone for a minute. I'm back. But how you doing, Gemini? I hope you guys are all doing well, love, and I'm sending you all much love and light. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. Let's go ahead and tap on into your reading. I'm just lighting some Palo Santo really quickly here to cleanse our energy from the last reading. So this reading is going to be a love reading. We're going to talk about what's going on in your love life, and then later on, I will be posting videos for career, finances, okay, as well as spiritual advice from spirit as to anything you have going on in life currently. All right. But this is going to be about love, Gemini. So let's go ahead and tap on into it. I hope y'all are doing well. All right, baby. Okay. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Let me go ahead and put a little bit of Florida water in my palm. Y'all have a deity working with you right now. I don't know who it is if you find out. There's a goddess working with you. So it's not so much that you have just a specific person working with you. And what you most likely probably do have a specific deity working with you right now in regards to love, Gemini. But what they just told me is that it's not just specifically one deity. It's like you have multiple deities working with you right now. You have divine goddess, divine God working with you. You have your ancestors. You have a lot of spiritual beings with you to carry you through this moment right now through life in regards to love. But I feel like it's more than just love, but most definitely love. I mean, you could even have Aphrodite working with you right now. So let's get some info on what they're bringing to you, and then we'll kind of get. Can I do this? Okay, they told me no. And I get it. They're saying it's not specifically one deity working with you. If you know you work, we're going into springtime. Sorry, you guys, there's a hair in my eyelash. There is specifically one deity that is working with you the most. But this is what I'm going to say. All of them are working with you. You have multiple ones that have chosen to directly work with you. They specifically wanted to work with you in regards to love. So this is big, whatever is happening in your love life. Some of you could be married right now, or you're about to be married, or you're about to meet the person you are going to end up marrying. Okay. So they're bringing a lot in for you right now. Sorry, I got excited because I want to know what it is. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. You don't see this coming. For a lot of you, if you have not met the person you're going to end up being with yet, when you meet this person, you're not going to see it coming. So either you met this person already and you're probably thinking you and this person are never going to be together, or you just think it's a fling. Like, so and so, yeah, huh? But really, that's your person. You just don't see it. And you don't even know who I'm talking about. Some of you have no clue because you're dating multiple people, so you probably don't even know specifically which person, but you have a clue. And I don't know why I keep hearing it's not him. It's not that specific person. And if you're going like towards the feminine, it's not that feminine. You're actually thinking about is someone else. But then again, it could be the person you're thinking about spirit playing with y'all. They don't want you to know some things. So I could tell your reading is going to be a little closed off. Let's go ahead and tap in, but that doesn't mean to close out your reading. What I'm saying is they're going to allow you to know what you're allowed to know. There's going to be some things you can't know right now for whatever reason. All right, so why spoil the surprise? Let's go ahead and tap in. We're going to work with the Muse Tarot deck. When I look down, you guys, I'm not looking at my boobs. I'm looking at the microphone to make sure the dot is green still. That lets me know you can hear me. All right, Gemini. Divine Spirit, what is it that Gemini needs to know right now in regards to love? What are they allowed to know? You really are going to marry this person. That's good. I can tell you that much. This person may like wearing gold. They wear gold a lot. their skin color, their skin tone can remind you of gold, like honey or something. So this person could be darker complexioned. We have awakening in the reverse. So you are going through a spiritual awakening, but I feel like you're fighting against it. Some of you are starting to realize a lot of things about yourself you need to work on and change in regards to just your life and then love, right? But I feel like you are looking at it from a place of like, man, I ain't got time for this, or I don't even want to deal with love. You're kind of looking at it like, oh, it's everybody else and it's not you. Spirit is kind of calling you out, saying that you could be much further in your life and within love if you actually sat down to see yourself as some of the reasons as to why some of these things keep happening. I don't know why I'm talking like I have a wisp, but some of you may have that, or the person you are thinking about has that. Okay, because I'm doing that a lot, I notice. But whoever this person is, I do see why you probably can't see them yet for who they are to you. It's because you're clouded with your own bullshit. And you still need to work through some healing. Y'all know I love y'all. I'm gonna just keep it to you, give it to you straight. This is how people talk to me when I know I need to get it straight from source when I need to get my stuff together. So that's what I'm picking up for you guys. But Gemini, this isn't bad. It's just you're really kind of going against yourself. You're going against the universe, you're going against yourself. And not in a way where you're like, maybe you are fighting it, like literally fighting the energy. Like, I don't want to do this. I just want my life to be how it is. This is what I want. And I want my person. But I don't want to have to change. The spirit is like, for the person that you manifested, that we have coming towards you, you're going to have to change for them. Yeah, yeah. See, the way this person is set up, they're set up with healing. You haven't done the work quite yet. So we need you to get on board. That's what I'm picking up for you. So I feel like I'm talking to a masculine, like a masculine energy. And if you are feminine, you're really into your masculine energy. And that's why they want you to heal and work on yourself, because the divine feminine energy is literally clutching onto the masculine to stay alive. Like, you have to learn how to have balance and duality within yourself. So if you know you live within the masculine energy a lot, try to work on doing some things that are a little more feminine, like creative wise, to bring out that healthy healing energy that you need from your divine feminine side of yourself. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Come here. So you don't want to do the work, but you also don't want the things you love to walk away from you. And you don't want to walk away from those things. You have someone you're probably in love with, or you're falling in love with, but you don't want to do the spiritual work in order to keep this connection. No. Yes or no? If you did the work, you would be this person's perfect partner. I'm gonna say this to you really quickly. I don't know who the person is you're dealing with, but they could be someone that has spiritually, emotionally, and physically been doing the work. And they're probably not quite where they want to be yet, right? If you would have really talked to them, they would probably tell you, hey, I definitely got more things I want to work on within myself. But I know I've worked on myself enough to know what I want in life and who I want. So this person saying they're choosing you, but have you chose yourself? See, that's the thing. This person is choosing to be with you, but have you chosen to be with yourself at all? Because maybe you're wanting someone to choose to be with you and accept you with all your flaws and who you are as a person, but also you haven't accepted yourself. You haven't loved on you with all your flaws, and also taken accountability as to how some of those flaws have gotten you to where you are today, right? And think about it. When we have flaws, we do need to work on those things, but sometimes those flaws can lead you into a good direction when you're doing the work to figure things out. You guys still need to do the work. So this Emperor energy shows me your potential. This person that you are wanting to be with and love, I feel like they see this in you as well. Spirit is saying that you're holding on to something that really isn't you anymore. Because in order for you to have this is who you need to be, the emperor. You got to be the leader in the situation. You got to be the man in the house, or you got to be the person that takes leadership, takes control, but not in a way of being obsessive and controlling, but in a way of saying, hey, this is what we're going to do for the betterment of all of us in this household. So that's the energy you want to be in. The step up to be in that energy. Okay. You can't just be about it. You can't just talk about it. You gotta be about it. You gotta stand on business. I'm tired of people saying that. I'm kind of tired of hearing it, but you do gotta stand on business in regards to whatever this is with this person you're manifesting. Okay, so let's get a little more in depth as to you and your person's like emotional connection, what's going on between y'all, because I do see where one person is really trying their best to work on themselves for the betterment of themselves and this connection, but you are still holding on to some things from the past that you haven't quite revisited because you don't want to, right? But you also don't want to walk away from this connection. So we have the 10 of swords here. Yes or no? Okay. So they're saying we can have this out. They're saying with the Ten of Swords here, you still have some things from your past you haven't healed through. If you were with someone in your past and you really trusted and loved that person and they broke your trust, this person isn't going to do that. And let's say if they did, they're still not the person who hurt you before, are they? No, they're not. I feel like some of y'all are so focused on getting hurt by someone, you don't realize you could be hurting other people. So we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Now take this how it resonates. If you know this is not your reading, then don't watch it and be commenting later saying, "Oh, this I don't know who you talking about." Then it's not for you, love. All right. But this could be the person you're dealing with reading. And if that's not the case, this just isn't your reading. I'll see y'all tomorrow with the next one. So we have the Seven of Cups here in the reverse. Some of y'all are feeling like you just don't have many options in regards to love. You find yourself meeting people you think are going to be a good match for you, and you find out you keep ended up going back to the same particular person. I feel like that's for a reason. Also, if you're out here trying to look for love, like you're really searching hard for your person, and it seems like it's a little dry out there, it's because it's not time yet. See what I'm saying? The Empress in the reverse. You keep ending up going back towards these options that you think are good for you and they're not. That's why it seems dried up. You're an emperor looking for an empress, but you keep finding these empress women in the reverse. So I feel like I'm talking to a masculine or a feminine that is in a same sex relationship. So what I'm saying is that that's why the options ain't hitting, and you keep going back to this other person for security because you don't want to be alone. But it's also really giving me the energy of somebody that's like, all right, I'm gonna go out and date, but every time I go out and date, I keep finding the Empress in the reverse over and over and over. Why? You got to ask yourself why. What are you doing in your life that is causing you to keep attracting the same type of individual? I feel like this. You can find yourself meeting somebody that's really good for you and you fumble it because you ain't ready. Then you be like, whatever with them, I'm meeting somebody else. And you do. You meet somebody else, and then when you meet that person, they're Empress in the reverse, they're worse than you. And then you like, oh shit. Then you turn around and meet another person, they're perfect, but you fumble it because you ain't healed from the past. And you just keep doing it over and over and over. And then when you're tired of being out here in this dry pool, then you go over back to that one person that always opened their door for you. But that's not quite where you want to be. So, and you realize that's not where you want to be because maybe that person is someone also that hasn't fully healed. Nobody's doing the work. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Maybe your person is doing the work, and that's the person you keep going back to. Or it's a case where you keep going back to this person for security, but you know they are just as toxic and unhealthy in certain things in their life, just as you are. Okay. Oh, it's funny. That flipped right over. So we have the Two of Cups in the upright position. You may have found yourself being in a position where you really are still stuck on the past. This past person that hurt you, you see this person to every female that come along. Every female or male that comes in your life, you see them as this past person. It's like, man, you probably quick to fall in love, and you may not express that, but you are. And so this person that hurt you before, you still have love for them. You haven't let them go. Knight of Voices in the reverse, Knight of Swords in the reverse. You have not talked to this person in quite some time. Justice in the reverse. Nothing has been revisited with you and this person where y'all can heal and make amends. Yeah, the Three of Swords came out kind of sideways, but I'm gonna take it in the upright position only because of what's laying out here. It makes clear sense to me that the only thing holding you back in love is yourself because you're still truly addicted to the love that you have with this other person. The Three of Swords can give off an addiction sometimes, and this is giving me like somebody who's addicted to like toxic ass connections. And because the person you were with before was somebody you probably argued with a lot and went back and forth with a lot, that's why you tend to do that in your new relationships. So every time you do meet somebody, that spirit is like, damn, this is really a good one, and you like, I don't trust this person. Well, it's probably because you don't trust yourself. You know. All right, I'm gonna leave it there because we have 15 minutes. Knight of Swords on the back of the deck lets me know you are stressing about being with the person you feel like is really good for you. Some of y'all actually know who that person is, and you playing with yourself. So that's just that. I don't really know what to say. I just feel like you guys have to get yourselves to a place where you can have some peace of mind so you can really sit down and I'm not trying to like say blame yourself, but hold yourself accountable for where you are within love and then turn around and say, you know what, now that I know what it is, let me do this so I can really attract who I want. Because clearly this isn't working for me. All right. Heal and let that past person go. All right. Wow. You need to forgive this past person. I feel like you're a masculine and this woman left you and you haven't let that go yet. And so, what you do to pay women back for all the shit you went through with that last woman, how dare she leave you? So now every time you get a new woman, you do her so dirty. Why? Because you're treating her exactly like the other woman treated you. So now you have this thing where I can't hurt the person that hurt me because they gone doing them. So the only way I can get them back energetically in my mind is that every time God send me another woman, I'm gonna do them dirty. Fuck you. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. That's what I'm picking up. So some of y'all really need to heal. You need to get more information about why things like this keep happening to you. I feel like it's really because you're walking around with this huge scar on your back of how somebody else backstabbed you. You're making other people pay for what somebody else did. We have unlikely. Love is unlikely to flourish right now for you, Gemini, not because you're not deserving. It's because you need to do the work. You need to improve your health. You need to reconsider some things in your life. And then we have big happy changes. Spirit is saying your life can get better if you believe in yourself. You need to be more assertive about what it is you even want in the first place. All right. Holding yourself accountable is more than just saying, oh, I need to do right. No, not only do you need to do right, what the hell do you want? That's how spirit talks to us sometimes when we keep asking them, oh, I really want love, man. I really want somebody. I really want money. I really want this. And they're like, all right, well, did you figure out what you want? You keep telling us what you want, but what do you really want? I know you want love, but what is love for you? You don't know because you're still focused on the love you had with somebody else. And honestly, that's not even giving me love. That's just giving me you fell for somebody who was the spitting image of who you were portraying yourself to be. And now you're still in this toxic loop. It's not the other people, baby. It's you. I love you. Get mad with me if you want. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.